Good day, everyone. My name is Solomon Okelola, and I am the Executive Director, Lionheart Ability Leaders International Foundation. I hate to say that in the past 2-3 weeks, we lost another of our deafblind. She was sick and she could not communicate it to the parents because she was totally blind, totally deaf, and had never been to school. And so the parents never knew that there was anything wrong until it became serious. They tried to rush her to the hospital, but she died on the way. That makes 4 of our deafblinds whom we have lost in just 3 years. 2 to suicide because of the isolation in which they live, and 2 to illness that would have been treated if they have had timely attention. That is what happens when individuals with deafblindness are not able to communicate with parents and others around them, and when people do not know how to communicate with this individual. And so we have lost 4 lives to that ignorance and the lack of access. What is next? So far, we have identified 85 individuals with deafblindness, mostly in Lagos State, with a few in some other states reached through our social media and other advocacy efforts. Of these individuals, most are either born deafblind or became deafblind early in life and have never been to school, or became deafblind later in life and have never had any rehabilitation or training. And with the way we've lost 4, we decided time to start something. And so we took 6 of these individuals into a small apartment to start the rehabilitation on a small scale for now. Together with the team members who are helping, we have 15 people in a room and parlor apartment for now, while we do the training in the LALIF office. 15 people in a room and parlor apartment is much, yes, we know, but rather than risk losing another life to ignorance and the lack of access, it's better we start somewhere. And so now we appeal for partnership and support from each and everyone to get a bigger and more conducive place for the training and for the accommodation, to get the needed material, and to be able to take in more of these individuals who need the training and access to education, to provide them with opportunities for meaningful and productive lives in the society. Even with deafblindness, there are still talents in every individual which they can use for self-actualization and to make meaningful life in society if they are given the opportunity. That is what we are appealing to everybody to make possible for this individual to start the first school and rehabilitation center for Nigerians with deafblindness in the country, and provide these individuals the opportunity they have never had because of deafblindness. Deaf, blind, determined, and bold It is all about creating an inclusive world that works for everyone. We look forward to whatever everyone is able to give. There is no contribution can be too small or too much. Your contribution is what will help to prevent another loss of life and provide Nigerians with deafblindness access to education and rehabilitation training which they have never had in their lives, because most of the parents of individuals with deafblindness discovered so far do not have anything with which to support this individual. So we look forward to everyone's help to make it possible for them all.